You guys get in for a real treat with this next guy. First thing you notice about him is his alarming smile. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's been touring all over the Pacific Northwest. He's a local favorite. You can see him all over town. Keep it going for Travis Nelson, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Glad to see you. Glad you're here. My name is Travis. Allow me to address the obvious right off the bat. I'll break the ice a little bit. So I'm a tall guy. I'm a tall fella. Sure. I'm 6'9" tall. You know, I agree. It's too much. Bit too far. Should have stuck with something more normal, like 6'4" would have been good. Through sheer arrogance and by the folly of man, I said, "To the skies!" And now look what I've done. Oh, it's too much. Hit my head on everything. Ugh. I've had more concussions than an NFL linebacker. By the grace of God, I can smile without drooling. It's getting bad. Everyone in my family's tall, everyone's tall. People always ask that question too. That's probably the question I get the most. Is everyone's like, "Hey, is everyone in your family tall?" And I say, "Yes." And people lose their minds. They're like, "What? No, that's great." It's not crazy. It'd be crazy if I just sprung out of a clan of midgets. That's like, I am the chosen one. Everyone in my family's tall. It's just how it works. It's genetics, I think. I have a little sister. She's 6'3", so not too little. My sister's really funny. She's gotten really into documentaries lately, so she'll get on Netflix and just power watch all these documentaries. But occasionally she'll find one that gets her really worked up, and she'll call me to vent about it. It's crazy. She watched this documentary on sweatshops the other day. She called me up. She was like, "Travis, do you have any idea what the worst part about working in a sweatshop is?" I don't know. Mondays? That's pretty bad to me. She got all mad. She's like, "Hey, you can't say that because you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to be a sweatshop worker." And I was like, "Really?" Because I walked a lot of miles in their shoes. I think that, you guys are fun. You guys are a fun group. When people find out that I have a younger sister, they're always like, "Oh man, I feel bad for your sister. Growing up with a comedian as an older brother, that must have been rough." You obviously don't understand little siblings at all. They're the worst. They're the devil, I think. That's just the way it works. My little sister, she'll call me up every once in a while, not to like say hi, but just a quick gut punch to my self-esteem. You know, she called me up the other day. She's like, "Hey, how you doing? How you been?" I was like, "Oh, I've been doing great." She was like, "Really? Because been worried about you." Whoa, I just said I was doing great. You're worried? Now I'm worried too. What do you know that I don't know? What's happening? It's like, "Oh no, I just said my last time I came to visit, you know, your apartment's kind of small, crappy, bad neighborhood. So I had beer bottles all over the floor. I think you might have a drinking problem." I'm like, "Beer bottles on the floor? That's not a drinking problem. That is a recycling problem, okay? The guy only shows up once a week. What do you want me to do?" She got me all worked up though, so I was like, "Oh, you know, I can be more successful. I can figure out how to be a more successful person." I went to a bookstore, went to the self-help section, looked up the success part. Those books all have the same name, by the way. It's like the 7 secrets to success, the 20 secrets to being a successful such and such. Like, I'm beginning to suspect the secret to success is secrets. I think that's what it is. You just lie and cheat your way to the top. Like a congressman, that's just how it's done. I thought about it too much. Well, I realized, you know, success is really what you make it, right? It's an individual thing. You choose your own success. For some people, it's a 6-figure income. For other people, it's like being really in shape, having like a 6-pack abs. Other people, it's like going out and getting laid all the time. I get that. For me, success, honestly, if I can get back to my apartment with like a 6-pack of beer and a big-ass chimichanga, I win. Like, that's all I need. That's all it takes. You understand that? With the bar set so low, I end every day a champion. It's perfect. It's the best. I don't need a 6-figure income. I don't need like a 6-pack abs. Although I live in Seattle, so I'll just lie about that. Like, yeah, I got a 6-pack. You want to see it? Not till spring. It's cold. It's cold outside, I think. I don't it's raining too. I don't want my tummy all wet and get pneumonia. That's a bad month. I don't want to deal with that. Don't have to go out and get laid all the time. That one would be nice. That would be my friends actually think I have a lot of sex because I lie to them. That's my trick. I don't this is a lie though, right? I'm just kind of deceptive. Like, if I go on a date with a girl, and the next day my friend's like, hey man, did you get to have sex with her? I don't say yes or no, I just say something dumb. Like, does a bear shit in the woods? And they do something dumb, like, yeah, high five. In my head, I'm like, hey, not a polar bear. Caveat. Polar bears shit in the tundra, so it's not technically a lie. I don't have to feel bad. I'm just a bit more bear savvy than they are. All right, you guys have been fun. My name's Travis. Enjoy the rest of the show.